For they that carried us away into captivity and wasted our days on idle lusts. But we hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. And if I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, raise it.
Carried us away captivity, required from us a song. How can we sing King Alpha's song in a strange land?
O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones of Selah. For we are sure that the sons and daughters of Zion shall one day, and very soon, rally around the throne of Jah, singing a song of praise unto him in a rightful place of completion. Enjoy!
I'm back. My name is Yamsuf Arif, and this is the Real Talk for Real People study program. A program where we study the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and get a perspective on his people, his chosen people, and certainly on the enemies of the Most High, because certainly the enemies of the Most High are the enemies of the Most High chosen people. Not only I, but Nesanya, my Isha, simply in Hebrew, my wife, Nesanya, is the administrator of the show. She lends the voice of all the daughters of Zion as she should be, as all daughters of Zion should be doing. Also, Brother Cottrell, Nesanya and I, personal friend and brother, your brother, and fellow elder, are here to present these studies to you Monday through Friday. Praise the Most High. So, before we get started, I introduce Nesanya, Brother Cottrell. I simply like to ask the Most High to lead us in the course of His action by virtue of His studies. A lot of you have been told in ignorance that we are a church. We are not a church. You have been told in ignorance that we are a cult. We are not a cult. Also, you have been told that we are a organization. We are not a organization. We're simply a nation under the Most High, but certainly a nation still in the physical form of the universal captivity. But we do all our due diligence and more obligation to find out what we can do and what we cannot not do. And that's why it's pertinent that we do these studies, because we have been socially engineered and conditioned to be just the opposite, to believe that we are a cult, a religion, a church, and our organization. We are just a nation under captivity. And while we are under captivity, you may ask, because our ancient ones turned their back on the Most High and cast His word behind them. We should do our due diligence and more obligation to not turn our back on the Most High and cast His words behind us. So let me offer a prayer for the fellow students. Yah, you are awesome. Praise and bless your holy name. Yah, give us wisdom, give us understanding, and give us, most importantly, Yah, humility. Praise you, Yah, and bless your holy name. Lasagna had to take a quick break for a moment, so I will introduce Catriel first, and then I will introduce Lasagna. Brother Catriel, may the Most High bless you, brother. Your mic is hot.
Thank you, Brother Yam Sufari. May the Most High bless you as well as my sister Nasanya. Bless you, O my soul, and all that's within me. Bless His holy name. Giving all honor and praise to the Holy One of Yisrael, the Elohim of our fathers, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yisrael. Giving Him thanks and praise for all things and everything. It's good to hear your voice, Yam Suf. Praise Yah.
Thank you, Brother Kaiser. It's good to hear yours too, my dear friend and brother and fellow elder. Lasagna, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot.
Thank you. Thanks you so much, Yam Suf. Shalom, shalom, family. All praises to the Holy One of Israel. Happy to be back. Blessed to be back. Thank you, Brother Cottrell. Blessed to hear his voice as well. Yours as well, Yam Suf. Ready to get into the studies, get into the know. All praises.
Thank you very much, Lasagna. It's good to have you back. May the Most High bless you. All praises. Fellow students, if I may, let me present the format of the studies for tonight. I will be studying the book of Tehillim. You're unfamiliar with that word, but it's the Hebrew word for the Greco-Roman word Psalms, chapter 72. A lot of people allude to Psalms to a glory and a universality of a Messiah's reign. That is not what it's making reference to. It is making reference to King David and King Shlomo, his son, and perhaps the ideology of King David's lineage being in righteousness with the Most High. But if you know the studies, that is not what occurred. Chapter 72. Brother Cottrell will conclude the studies tonight in the book of Barika. Barika. Now, you're not familiar with that Hebrew word. You're familiar with the Greco-Roman word, Leviticus. That is not the actual word for this book. Barika, as I mentioned. In chapter 7, the law, the refinement of the trespass offering. As I mentioned, there's a law into everything in this universe. Animals have laws, insects have laws, birds have laws, flowers have laws, trees have laws, and certainly the Most High Word and things in regards to the Most High Word has laws. The law of the trespass offering, the law of peace offering. Fat and blood may not be eaten. We can't eat fat and blood. The portion of Aaron and his sons, what they are required, what they are allotted to eat. Praise the Most High. So if Nasanya is ready to proceed, fellow students and Brother Katra is ready to proceed, I'm certainly ready to proceed. Praise Yah. Nasanya, are you ready to proceed?
Hey, Yamsu.
Thank you, Nasanya. Brother Katra, are you ready to proceed?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Brother Katra. Fellow students, let's proceed. Turn to the book of Tehillim. Tehillim, chapter 70. And King, no, yes. Hold on, no. I missed my page. I moved my page for a moment. Chapter 71. 72, my apologies. And it reads, listen to what it's saying and who is speaking. King David, and to, well, actually, it's not King David who's speaking. It's his son, King Shlomo, who is speaking. It said, give the king, that lineage, King David, your judgment, O Yah. And reason why, and your righteousness to the king's son. He's making reference to himself, King Shlomo, with the hope that they would follow the lineage of King David, which unfortunately they didn't, because they turned their back on the Most High and cast the Most High word behind it. Even King Shlomo had become somewhat distracted by having them so many wives, and these wives turned his affection from the Most High. And as a result, he almost lost his soul, because turning his back on the Most High by reference of his wives, and so on and so forth. But he got back on track, praise the Most High. He would judge your people with righteousness. That was the hope. Yah's word. That's the righteousness. And your poor would our people, all people are Yah's people, and your poor with justice. And the mountains will allude to the fact. Stanza 3. The mountain will bring peace to the people, and the little hills by righteousness, Yah's righteousness. Stanza 4. He will bring justice to the poor of the people, all people. He will save the children of the needy and will break in pieces the oppressors, Yahweh. Stanza 4. King Shlomo is alluded to. They shall fear who? You, Yah. Not some new thing, not some so-called Messiah, which is what they are making reference to, who will try to plagiarize and undermine the Most High word, these Romans, these Greeks, these Greco-Romans. As long as the sun and moon endures. What is that? That's everlasting. Yah is everlasting. Yah doesn't need anything in addition. As long as the sun and they still are enduring, aren't they? Okay. Throughout all the generations. Stanza 6. He shall come down, who will? Yah will come down like rain upon the grass before morning, like showers that waters the earth. In his days, the righteous shall flourish. Yes, when the Most High is put forth, the righteous do for it. But when any other thing is put forth, that's not the case. But as I mentioned, there's a law unto everything. And certainly a law unto the Most High. In his days, the righteous shall flourish, and abundance of peace, until the moon is no more. The righteousness is the key, and the righteousness of Yah. Stanza 8. He shall have dominion also from sea to sea. He still does, as far as we are concerned. And from the river to the end of the earth. From the river to the end of the earth. Stanza 9. Those who dwell in the wilderness will bow before him. Who is the him that King Salomo is making reference to? Yah. And his enemies will lick the dust, Yah's enemies. And the king of Tarshish and of the isles will bring presents to Yah. And they should, and also they brought presents to the king, King Salomo, in that regard. The queen of Sheba, we know, for instance, the king of Sheba and Seba will offer gifts. Stanza 11. Yes, all kings shall bow down before. That was the ideology under the Most High. That's what should have happened, and that's what happened. Takes a longer route, though. All nations shall serve him. Who is him that King Salomo is making reference to? All nations. That's what the Most High really wanted to be put in place. All nations shall serve him. Stanza 12. For he will deliver the needy when he cries. Yah has always. The poor also, and him who has no helper. Yah does deliver. He will spare the poor and needy. Yah does. And will save the souls, most importantly, of the needy. Yes, a lot of us are needy in the spiritual sense of the word. Not only needy in the physical sense, but most of us, all of us, are needy in the spiritual sense. And Yah will save the souls of the needy. Who will? Yah will redeem that life from oppression and violence. And certainly you can admit to the fact, brothers and sisters, we're in a status of oppression and violence by virtue of these universal captivities. That's what King Shalomo is alluding to in a prophetic sense of the word. And surely,
So
yes, Brother Contra,
King David is writing this.
King David?
Yes.
Oh, my apologies, Brother Contra. They had under the writings King Shalomo. And that's why you can't pay any attention to these writings and who they allot these writings to. So Brother Contra brought the attention, and it certainly felt that way, and I do stand corrected. Fellow students, not King Shalomo, as they are subscribing these writings to, but King Shalomo. My apologies.
King David.
King Shalomo, my apologies, King Dawid. King Dawid says he will deliver the needy when he cries. The poor also in him who has no helper. He will spare the poor and needy, Yahweh, and save the souls of the needy. He will redeem their life from oppression and violence. And surely, as I mentioned, it's quite prophetic, as King Dawid is writing. And precious shall be their blood in his sight. Yes, our blood are precious in the sight of the Most High. And we are under oppression in this universal captivity and inundated with their violence. They are a violent people, universally speaking. You can see it. I mean, the evidence speaks for itself. The oppression and the violence, as King Dawid is alluding to. Stanza 5. He shall live, and he shall live. The gold of Sheba will be given to him. Prayers also will be made for him continually, made to Yah. And daily, not King Dawid shall be praised, but we're very appreciative of his writings and his songs. But he's making reference to Yah shall be praised daily. Stanza 6. There will be an abundance of grain in the earth when Yah is in charge and raining on the top of the mountains as a result of Yah cause and effect. His fruits shall wave like Lebanon, and those of the city shall flourish like the grass of the earth. Stanza 7, when Yah is in his righteous place, is king of the universe. His name shall endure forever. King David is alluding to. His name shall continue as long as the sun. Has the sun went away? I'm not talking about the sun they're talking about, but the sun itself. S-U-N, not S-O-N, that they're making reference to. And men shall be blessed in him. And who? Not the S-O-N, the S-U. I'm not talking about that son, okay? That's a new thing. And men shall be blessed in who? Yah, King David is alluding to. All nations shall call his name, call him blessed. Yah. Stanza 19, blessed be Yah Elohim, the Elohim of Israel, who only does wondrous things. And the evidence speaks for itself, fellow students. If you look at the universe, in spite of what man has done to it, humankind has done to it, it is still awesome and spectacular, and it's wondrous. Stanza 19, and blessed be his glorious name forever. Whose glorious name? King David is alluding to. Yah. Praise Yah. And let the whole earth be filled with his glory. Whose glory? Yah's glory. Amen and amen. The Catriel sort of solidified this in his last stanza that it is King David. Because it says, the prayers of King David, the son of Jesse, his father, are ended. Thank you, Brother Catriel, for bringing that to our attention, my attention, so I can bring it to the students' attention. Thank you, King David, and thank you, Yah. Nothing new about this, brothers and sisters. As I said, they tried to describe the writer of this song a Tehillim of King Solomon, which in fact it wasn't. And that last stanza, the very fact who was the writer of it, it's trying to throw you off. Trying to throw you off from the very beginning. So they can insert this, not S-U-N, but S-O-N-N. That's not what it's making reference to. Thank you, Brother Catriel, for correcting Yamsuf. And thank you, fellow students, for listening. Praise the Most High. Brother Catriel, may the Most High bless you, brother. Your mic is hot. Any comments in the commentaries?
All praise to the Holy One of Yisrael for our great king, King David. And it kind of makes you sad that he stopped writing these songs because he had so many messages in the songs that he wrote. But the songs that he wrote, at least 79, close to 70 some odd plus Psalms, were filled with jewels that we should go back and meditate on. But the fact that you busted them, Yamsuf, you busted them. They try to attribute the writing to King Shlomo, when in the end it says the prayers of King David, the son of Yishai, are ended. But it shows you how they manipulate the minds of people because they will use this Tehillim, like you said, to implant somebody that's not really there.
Brother Catriel, if it wasn't for you, my dear friend and brother, iron sharpening iron, Yamsuf would have missed it. But it's good that we sharpen each other, as the son you and I do, because iron sharpens iron. Praise the Most High. Thank you, Brother Catriel.
Praise Yah.
Praise Yah. Thank you, Brother Catriel. Lasanya, I'm sorry, I should have called Lasanya first. My apologies, Lasanya. Lasanya, may the Most High bless you. Isha, your mic is hot.
Thank you, Yamsuf. No, I have no commentary or question at this moment. Thank you.
Thank you, Lasanya. Well, fellow student, as promised, Brother Catriel will share the studies in the book of Vayikra. The Hebrew word for this word is a Greco-Roman word, Leviticus, chapter 7. Brother Catriel, may the Most High bless you, give you wisdom and understanding. In humility, your mic is hot, chapter 7.
Thank you, Brother Yamsuf, Ari, and may the Most High do the same for you. Praise Yah.
Thank you, brother. Praise Yah.
All praise, honor, and glory to the Holy One of Israel for our great prophet Moshe, who gives us the book of Vayikra. When Yah called the nation, and he's calling the nation now, Vayikra, Yah's calling. The 7th chapter goes on to say, likewise, this is the law of the trespass offering. It is most holy. In the place where they kill the burnt offering, they shall kill the trespass offering. Same place. And his blood shall be sprinkled all around the altar. He shall offer it for all of its fat, the fat tail and the fat that covers the entrails, the 2 kidneys and the fat that is on them by the flanks, and the fatty lobe attached to the liver above the kidneys he shall remove. And the priest shall burn them on the altar as an offering made by fire unto Yah. It is a trespass offering. Every male among the priests may eat it. It shall be eaten in a holy place. It is most holy. The trespass offering is like the sin offering. There is one law for them both. The priest who makes atonement with them, the priest who makes atonement with it shall have it. And the priest who offers anyone's burnt offering, that priest shall have for himself the skin of the burnt offering, which he has offered. Also every grain offering, which is baked in the oven, and all that's prepared in the covered pan or in a pan, shall be the priest who offers it. Every grain offering, whether mixed with oil or dry, shall belong to all the sons of Aaron, to one as much as the other. And the trespass offering is when you cross boundaries, kind of like when I forget which king it was, he went into the holy place and tried to burn some incense, and he was immediately struck with leprosy. That's a trespass That's a trespass. I don't know if he made an offering, but when you violate the holy places, say that you're unclean and you're not supposed to be there, that's what the trespass offering is all about. The law of the peace offering. This is the law of the sacrifice of peace offering, which he shall offer to Yah. If he offers it for thanksgiving, then he shall offer with the sacrifice of thanksgiving unleavened cakes mixed with oil, unleavened wafers anointed with oil, or cakes of blended flour mixed with oil. Besides the cakes, as his offering, he shall offer leavened bread with the sacrifice of thanksgiving of his peace offering, and from it he shall offer 1 cake from each offering as a heave offering to Yah. It shall belong to the priest who sprinkles the blood of the peace offering. The flesh of the sacrifice of his peace offering of thanksgiving shall be eaten the same day as it is offered. He shall not leave any of it until the morning. But if the sacrifice of his offering is a vow or a voluntary offering, it shall be eaten the same day that he offers the sacrifice. But on the next day, the remainder of it also may be eaten. The remainder of the flesh of the sacrifice on the 3rd day must be burned with fire. So you can't have it left over for 3 days. And if any of the flesh of the sacrifice of his peace offering is eaten at all on the 3rd day, it shall not be accepted, nor shall it be imputed to him. It shall be an abomination to him who offers it, and the person who eats it shall bear guilt. The flesh that touches any unclean thing shall not be eaten. It shall be burned with fire. And as for the clean flesh, all who are clean may eat of it, but the person who eats the flesh of the sacrifice of peace offering that belongs to Yah, while he is unclean, that person shall be cut off from his people. Moreover, the person who touches any unclean thing, such as human uncleannesses, an unclean animal or an abominable unclean thing, or who eats the flesh of the sacrifice of the peace offering that belongs to Yah, that person shall be cut off from his people. So you can't participate in these offerings if you're unclean. And you will find out the laws of uncleanness as we go along. And Yah spoke to Moshe, saying, speak to the children of Israel, saying, you shall not eat any fat of ox or sheep or goat, and the fat of an animal that dies naturally, and the fat of what is torn by wild beasts, may be used in any other way, but you shall by no means eat it. For whosoever eats the fat of the animal of which men offer an offering made by fire to Yah, the person who eats it shall be cut off from his people. And you never want to be cut off from your people. Moreover, you shall not eat any of the blood in any of your dwellings, whether a bird or beast. Whoever eats any blood, that person shall be cut off from his people. In the 28th verse, it goes on to say, then Yah spoke to Moshe, saying, speak to the children of Israel, saying, he who offers the sacrifice of his peace offering to Yah shall bring his offering to Yah from the sacrifice of his peace offering. His own hand shall bring the offering made by fire to Yah. The fat with the breasts he shall bring, that the breast may be waved as a wave offering before Yah. And the priest shall burn the fat on the altar, but the breast shall be Aaron's and his sons. Also the right thigh you shall give to the priest as a heave offering from the sacrifice of your peace offering. He among the sons of Aaron who offers the blood of the peace offering and the fat shall have the right thigh for his part. For the breasts of the wave offering and the thigh of the heave offering. And there's a difference between waving and heaving. Heaving, you're tossing the offering in the air. Waving, I guess you're going from left to right or back and forth. I don't know exactly how they did it, but one is a wave offering. That's the breast. And then the thigh, I think they tossed it in the air, heaving it in the air. An offering I have taken from the children of Israel, from the sacrifice of their peace offerings. I have given to them to Aaron, to the priests, and to his sons, from the children of Israel by a statute forever. This is the consecrated portion for Aaron and his sons, from the offerings made by fire to Yah, on a day when Moshe presented them to minister to Yah as priests. Yah commanded this to be given to them by the children of Israel on the day that he anointed them by a statute forever throughout their generations. So this comes along with these are the things that come along with the anointing. And you can imagine how many offerings the nation of Israel was bringing up to these priests. I'm sure it was tremendous, but it all belonged to Aaron and his sons. This is the law of the burnt offering, the grain offering, the sin offering, the trespass offering, the consecrations, and the sacrifice of peace offerings, which Yah commanded Moshe on Mount Sinai, on a day when he commanded the children of Israel to offer their offerings to Yah in the wilderness of Sinai. So how many offerings was that? You got the burnt offering, the grain offering, the sin offering, the trespass offering, the consecrations, the sacrifice of peace offerings. At least 6 offerings, besides the offerings that we offer for the Sabbath day and for the feast days and all those offerings. I don't think we're doing that now. Some people think we're doing the Torah, we're keeping the law, but there is no possible way that we are keeping this part of Yah's law. We don't even know who Aaron's sons are today. Praise Yah and bless his holy name.
The king, Brother Cottrell, was alluding to was King Uzziah. 2 Kings 15:5 and 2 Chronicles 26:21 and 27 and 9. That's the king that was struck by leprosy in the temple. We work together on the Real Talk for Real People show, and that's what we do. Thank you, Brother Cottrell, for sharing that information. A lot of students, as Brother Cottrell alluded to, think that you can do these things anywhere you want, in your backyard, in the park, and so on and so forth. There's a prescribed holy place in reference to the tabernacle at that time, that temporary temple that we had when we were traveling to our homeland to be Jerusalem. And once that temple was established in Jerusalem by King Solomon, that was prescribed holy place that is making reference to, but not in a universal captivity. Thank you, Brother Kaijo. Nasanya, may the Most High bless you, Esau. Any comments on the commentaries?
No, thank you. Got it all.
Thank you, Nasanya. Brother Kaijo, any additional comments on the commentaries?
No, Brother Yamsu.
Okay, thank you, Brother Kaijo. Fellow students, we've come to the conclusion of the studies for tonight, but not from the conclusion of the Most High Word. Nasanya, as a daughter of Zion, as all of you daughters of Zion should be doing your due diligence and moral obligation as Nasanya, helping keep the studies of the Most High on track and offering your voice into the ethos. We are a balanced male and female in this nation. Brother Kaijo, on the other hand, as is Yamsuf Arif, elders, simply to say, nothing special other than the fact that the Most High calls for elders in a lot of fashions because they are leaders of such in some regard. And Brother Kaijo has taken the initiative and the leadership, as all elders should be doing, for the commonwealth of the nation by doing our due diligence and moral obligation as such. We have done so in this regard by providing the instructions of the Most High to the nation. But as far as Nasanya and Brother Kaijo and I are concerned, we can do no more in this regard. It's incumbent upon each of you to do your due diligence and moral obligation as far as this nation is concerned, and your due diligence and moral obligation to the Most High in this regard. For fellow students, Nasanya, Brother Kaijo, and I can do no more in this regard. It's incumbent upon each of you to do something for yourselves. You see, fellow students, the Most High Word is going to work in spite of us or irregardless of us. But it works for each of us. If we take the Most High Word, these instructions, meditate on the instructions of the Most High, trust in the Most High instruction, lean on the Most High instructions. Let the Most High instruction be your pathway by virtue of said word. Praise the Most High and bless His holy name. Simply said, if you utilize the Most High Word works if you work it. Praise Yah. So, I will ask Nasanya to make her closing remarks and her comments. And shalom's and good nights. I will ask Brother Kaijo to make his closing remarks and her comments. And make his shalom's and good nights for the night. And closes it out. Nasanya, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot.
Thank you, Yamsu. Shalom and good night, fam.
Thank you, Nasanya. Brother Cottrell, your mic is hot.
Shalom, family. May the Most High bless you. See you tomorrow. May the Most High bless us.
Thank you, Brother Cottrell. Shalom and good night.
I'm singing you a Sharky Morris. Praise thee, Yah Israel. Yah love is beautiful, so beautiful. Yah love is wonderful. prophets of the Bible were sent from the Most High. Are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I. Are they the seed of Abraham? So am I. Your love is beautiful.
So beautiful, yeah.
Your love is wonderful. Yes. Your love is beautiful.
So beautiful, you know.
Your love is wonderful.
Yo.
Israel, this is it. Deuteronomy 28 verse 68. And the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I speak unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. Egypt? Yeah, man. This is talking about the spiritual Egypt, America, the house of bondage.
Oh, that's how our Western journey began.
Yeah, man.
Israel gone captivity for breaking your law. We were driven out of Israel by the Roman Empire. Seek some refuge in West Africa. Then the Arab and the Amite sold us to Esau. Them pack us on the slave ship to America. Enslave us, fire on the slave master. But the scripture said, you must be a fierce slaughters. For the